Hello, I'm the Nomad 756 with Zero Access Games, here today to... And this is... fucking screw it up every time. And this is Dark Souls 2 solo LP. Last episode, we finished off a bunch of stuff, including the Iron Keep. And we basically did everything we need to there. And we got another Great Soul. So we have 2 of 4, and we're going to move on to getting the third one today. Actually, I don't quite remember this section of the game as well as I probably should, but first off, I talked about it last time, we're going to be talking to my favourite merchant in the game, Shalqua.
Oh, undead are we?
Indeed I am.
And one without much time remaining.
Well, I disagree.
Just about ready to fall apart.
Probably another 30 hours or so, we'll see how this goes.
Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat.
But I like chatting with you, Shalqua. You're like the best.
Well...
You look weird, but you're awesome.
Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua. Enchanté.
Enchanté, I don't know what that means. I'm not French, Shalqua.
What did you want anyway?
I want to buy a ring off you that will be required.
You smell wonderful.
Okay. Yeah, so Shalqua, is cool. She's a cat. Like, there's not much else to say. Now, unfortunately, the ring we want to buy, there's 2 rings we want to buy of her. First is the Ring of Whispers, which we'll grab right now, just to get it out of the way. The second ring is the silver cat ring, which allows us to, which will allow us to fall without,
Satisfied?
yes, for now, fall without dying, fall down that hole that I'm looking at right now without dying. There is another way to do it, but you can't get all the items if you do it the other way. So, to start with, and this is the first time I'm doing this on screen, we're going to go farm a few souls back in Iron Keep. The reason I'm doing this on screen now, I may end up cutting this, so I will probably make a pretty good cut point right about now. Okay, so if you're hearing me right now, saying these words, I did not cut it, cut the farming, but we'll see. Yeah, so I'll need to farm out, not many souls. I should probably only have to do one run through of the Iron Keep, because they do give quite a few souls altogether. Basically we're going to be going down to an area a little bit more distant. One of the better sets of areas, at least, visually. I do not remember very well the areas, so if I'm like wrong about anything in those areas, I'm really sorry, because I do not remember those areas very well at all. Just turning down my headset there. So yes, I do apologize. We're also going to grab a few items that I missed and such and nonsense, and I didn't mean to jump attack that. I don't know why I'm still eating that symbol. I keep seeing it, and I don't know why, because I'm not burning effigies. Is it just dying, or putting a human effigy on that does it? I don't know. Oh, we got some more Elon Knight armor. We'll probably have the full set by the time we're done here. I think I got the leggings, the helmet. I think I got everything but the gauntlets, actually. Last episode. What's this? Iron Key. Whoa, wait. What does that do? What does that do? I don't even remember the Iron Key. Like, I don't remember the Iron Key at all. What does that do? Oh, we're almost done. Already. Fairly quick. Like I said, it shouldn't take more than 1 or 2 run-throughs of this area, so I might not even cut it. I might just leave it in. I don't know. What do we get? Black Steel Katana. The Black Steel Katana is their weapons. Fairly good dex weapons. Fairly good. All katanas in this game are fairly good dex weapons. But yeah, that's a decent dex weapon, so if you're going for a dex build, might be something to consider. Jesus Christ. And I think the whole... wait, hold on. No, wait, I'm being stupid. The Black Steel Katana is the strength katana. The katana that has like significantly better strength scaling. Yeah, no, it's dex. Never mind, I'm stupid. I feel like there is a strength katana though, but I might be crazy. Oh, we're almost done already. I'll just have a drink. I don't know. I can't for the life of me remember what the Iron Key does, which is weird. I haven't. I think I've gotten it like once or twice, and I've played this game like 6 or 7 times. It's weird. It's weird. I'll probably just have to kill 2 more, and then we can get to the area proper that we're going for. Thank God we're not facing a boss. That's the best part about doing farming. You can just waste Estus wantonly, because you don't have to worry about doing the bosses. When the Estus is more useful, I don't know why I kicked down. And just swang. And swang. And you're dead. No, we're done. But we'll kill this guy just for good measure. Just get an idea of how powerful my... Yeah, only 3 shots for a captain. My sorcery has increased tremendously since, I last used it, so we'll just run back to the bonfire. I won't worry too much about homeward boning. I got the jokes. The iron key. It's going to drive me nuts now, because I can't remember at all what it's used for. And it's just going to drive me insane, not being able to remember that. I'm going to have to look it up after this episode, just so I can be sure. Yeah, I think, and this is a big I think, I do not know this by any stretch of the imagination, I think it's used somewhere back in the Lost Bastille, but I could be very wrong about that. Another thing I'm going to do, now that I think of it, I'm going to switch over my staff into the second slot. Yeah, this has better... Yeah, I want this stuff. So I can attune magic weapon over the great soul arrows, so I can enhance my weapon for boss fights and such. It will mean that when I want to go for sorcery, I'll be at a bit of a disadvantage defense-wise. Oh, whoops, I have to go back there. But it will now mean that I'll just show it off. I can now, because the spell, magic weapon, will always enhance the weapon in your other hand. So if I have it in my right hand, I'll just end up enhancing a weapon in my left. You know, you get me. You guys are smart people, okay? You guys know. Yes, but now that we can buy that ring, we'll be doing the... I'm probably going to die once. At least once. I will say that right now. Doing what I'm about to do, I will probably die at least once. So forgive me if I do, because it's quite a difficult thing. It's very counterintuitive. I grab that shot. What's going on, Shockwave?
Oh. Who are you again? No, I'm not serious.
Oh, yeah. I fucking love you, Shockwave. I really do love Shockwave. She's really cool. I like the idea of the cat merchant who's like, I don't know, just like it's weird. It's just a character. She's a character that I like, and it's really cool because she's not a person. There's also another NPC like that in 1 that I might, if I ever get to 1. I already got the Ring of Whispers, so okay, we're gonna have to be careful here. This is very... Oh, maybe I can... can I? Would I be able to? There's another thing we can use that will further reduce the fall damage, but I don't... No, she doesn't have it at the moment. Huh, that sucks.
This place...
Can I talk to her and get it?
This place is... We receive... It's an...
No...
Nothing suited you, I presume?
I guess she isn't gonna sell it. That's fine.
Dismaying.
Okay, so we've got the Silver Cat ring on, so basically all fall damage is reduced. This may still kill us. Fucking close. Like, that, yeah, like, it doesn't seem like it did much. It did quite a bit. It did a lot to save us from dying. Like, because I think this is the biggest drop you actually have to do, is this one. There might be one. Oh no, there's one down here that seems a bit bigger. Hopefully we can survive it. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. We gotta go to that door, the door with the torches. But there are a few more items going down if you want to risk that. And we... Oh, whoa. Now you can go down and there are a few extra items, but that's easier done for a thing with a thing you can do later. But first of all, we're going to be taking on the Grave of Saints, which is the Rats Covenant, which is another invasion covenant. The Rats Covenant's first area. It is the Grave of Saints is an invasion area, so I may get invaded. Oh, he's alive. Well, he's not alive. He's hollowed out. So I may get invaded. So yeah, that's just disclaimer. It's also one of the more annoying areas for through the game because of rats. And these rats cause petrify because what do you want from me? And this is another example of how. This is another good example of how Pharos Lockstones become utterly worthless and at this point detrimental. I better, now that I think of it, switch my rings back. It becomes utterly worthless and in this area detrimental to your ability to do. It becomes like worthless to use Pharos Lockstones. Because you'll notice pretty much straight away that there are Pharos Locks all over the shop. There's one right there. And there's one, there's one right there, and only two of them, technically, have any use. The rest of them, I think it's this one and one more in the area above. Because the rest of these will, well, I think it's better to show off later. I will use this one just for the sake of showing off what this does. You'll see that drawbridge, and that'll drop down. And we'll just go through here, and there's an item here. It's like, it's nothing. There's some petrified rats, and there's a poison moss. 2 poison mosses. It'd be helpful, for the area, but, oh, and it is going to be helpful for some reason. What is this? A Whisper of Despair, which is I'm guessing it's a bonus. If it sounds utterly depressing, it's usually a hex. Kill these rats. Hold on, I want to check if that's a hex or not. Yeah, it's a hex. Whisper of Despair. What does it do? I haven't got this in a while. The hex that releases verbose darkness. The darkness echoes words of despair, reducing the defense of opponents. That's PvP. It's PvP hex, like most hexes. Visions of Skeleton. Damn right. Fucking love skeletons. And there would be another Pharos Lockstone to bring this drawbridge down to essentially make a shortcut. But you have to waste 2 Pharos Lockstones on it. Not really worth it. So let's just go down here. And the other Pharos Lockstones in the area do something that I'll get a bit more into when we get there. Which is up this ladder. So yes, you literally just make it so you don't have to go up this ladder by using 2 Pharos Lockstones. That's all it does. It's not worth it. At all. So yeah, that's the other drawbridge one. But the rest of these make these little rat statues with the vases you're seeing next to me spew poison into these little dents in the ground, which is just bad. It hurts you. It's painful. It's going to kill you. It's really a horrible, horrible experience. So yes, this is the area where Pharos Lockstones become super common, but become both detrimental and worthless to you. So, yeah. Now I'm just gonna light this bonfire for the sake of having it lit. Because I don't quite remember what's down this other way. But there is a boss in there, and it's one of the worst bosses in the game. I think I've just rats fallen from the roof. Someone needs to get this place fucking sprayed. Jesus Christ, go down here. Is there anything, or is it nothing? There's an item. What is it? Homeward Bone, 3 of them. And then there's nothing else. There is something in there, though. I recognize where that is. There is something quite important in there. Whoa. Giant skeletons. Cool. Yeah, they're coming out. I knew they would. Goddamn rats. The boss. I should probably talk about the boss. The boss of this area is one of, if not the worst bosses in the game. You know what? I'll say second one. Third worst. There are 2 bosses worse than this. And this boss, as well as those 2 other bosses, are the only bosses that I view as objectively bad boss fights. Just bad. Like, it's not a matter of opinion. These are just objectively bad, not good boss fights. Like, you could... I could factually state why these are bad. And I will factually state why this one in particular is bad. Now you'll notice there's no boss health bar, and there's an awful lot of small, normal enemies spawning in. That's because this boss fight, the boss is a normal enemy, surrounded by minion enemies. Now I think I've stated this in the past. Bosses with minions, I think they're called ads, I've heard them called before, just basically normal enemies that are helping them out, are the worst. Like, just objectively bad. Well, okay, maybe, you know, there's cases to be made where it could be good. But in this case, oh god, I'm gonna get petrified. Oh god, okay. In this case, the boss fight is entirely that, except for that one rat. You see that one rat I'm looking at? I think it's him. I could be wrong. One of these rats is the actual boss. You know how you tell which rat is the boss? He got a mohawk. Oh no, he just spawned. Okay, we know that he's just spawned, so we need to find him. One of these rats is the boss. The only way to know who the boss is because he has an extra little mohawk on him. So this boss is just a normal enemy with a bunch of ads. I think the air conditioning's on, so I apologize if there's wind blowing into the mic real bad. It's just, it's so objectively bad, but it's part of it's the Royal Rat fights, which are a recurring theme. There he is. Okay, he's a slightly stronger enemy. He's mini-boss level boss with a bunch of ads, which is just terrible. Just terrible. And I won. And all those rats are going to go away. Victory achieved. It's just a bad boss fight. And I got a rat tail and a Royal Red Vanguard soul. And I got enough souls to level up, which is alright, I suppose. But the rat's tail is actually a covenant item, which we can redeem with this guy, the Rat King. How do you do?
Leave this place, human.
I will. I don't want to join your covenant.
No time. Humans bring nothing but filth.
Yeah, so it's a cool idea, the Royal Rat Covenant. The idea that rats are hate humans and believe humans are filthy is a really cool idea, but the boss fights in these areas, and indeed the areas themselves, are so just not good as to be... Oh, God, I actually should put the silver cat ring back on for this fall. That's what I was thinking of. It's I don't like these areas, like, at all. They're not long, nor are they difficult, except for one. And the only reason it's difficult is because the boss is... Like, I say this boss is the third worst boss in the game. The second worst boss is the next Royal Rat boss. Like, just consistent terribleness in the bosses. In the Royal Rat areas. And the, Rat Covenant areas. Just awful. Or awful bosses. And one of them's an unoriginal awful boss, so it's even worse. I don't care about that Crystal Lizard right now. Right now, I just care about getting everything in this area. Crystal Lizards come later. Crystal Lizards are not of my concern at the moment. Because as it stands, the only thing I need are Titanite chunks, and I don't even think that thing had Titanite chunks. Now, the next drop-off is going to be... I could die here. Because this is... You'll notice these guys. These guys are legitimate exploding variants of the enemies we fought way back in Lost Bastille. They will break your guard and they will kill you real fucking quick. And there's a lot of them. So, yeah. I remember the first time I went through this area, I just destroyed. I got killed straight up, quickly. Like, oh, it was ridiculous. But they give flame butterflies, which is nice. Yay. Which are utterly useless, but I think we don't need the... No, we might still... I think we still need the silver cat ring for a little longer. Not much longer, but we go through here. And this is the way down, but there is, in the other area, there is a, something else we have to grab. On the other side. Unfortunately, moving through water makes... Apparently water in this universe is fucking molasses. I can move faster than this through water. God damn. Then again, I'm not wearing heavy-ass knight armor, so, you know, I'll give him a break. Great heal. That's a miracle. We won't be using it. Miracles are only really useful since the nerfing in one of the patches. They're only really useful for their healing spells, so we may invest a little bit into faith just so we can use the healing spells. But that will come way later once we've soft capped our int and such. And if I can't think of any other stats that might need enhancing, so to speak, it's not even worth going down these ladders. Especially with the silver cat ring on, where I can just, oh well, I have to go down this one because I'll fall and die otherwise. And there is a chest around here that does have another Covenant type item. There was an item back there. Yeah, there was. Okay, I can go back. It's no problem. It's no problem. Just get over here and grab this. It's a human effigy. Yay, I'm not using those really, but thanks anyway. They're only really useful for having my health at full at this point, because or something NPCs, I suppose. I'll go down here. No, I don't think this is it. Is this it? No, it isn't. There is one more Covenant item down here that is needed to get into the Covenant that comes after the Executioner's Chariot. You can get it earlier than this by invading someone and killing them, but since we haven't done that, we're just going to be grabbing the item, and yeah. I'm not going to be joining any Covenants. I think I've already stated this, but yeah, just so it's clear. Now, here it is. This is the token. Covenant item, Token of Spite. That's a token it's an item you get every time. It has a special effect, I think. I already have a few of them because I New Game Plus New Game Plus oh, okay. I got this when I got the other Token of Spite when I New Game Plus Hyde's Tower of Flame. That's what it was. Hyde's Tower of Generic. There's a red phantom there that drops a Token of Spite, just so you know why I have a second one. The Gutter. One of the better areas in the game. Honestly. Quite annoying, but still a fairly enjoyable area. We're actually going to need to light the torch for this. A few times at least. Not many times, but enough times that I'll need to quick bar this. Where are we? There we are. So, just to make sure. There's a lot of perilous drops in this. There are moments where you can just straight up get trapped. So, we're gonna want to advance to a point where we can get to the first bonfire of this area, so we don't have to go all the way back. So, I think first we should drop down here. Didn't even see you. Now, these things spit poison, but you can destroy them. They will spit poison if you go in their line of sight. I think I got into one of the trapped areas. Oh. No, there's no way I'm making that. But I can make this. Okay. We're still good. Well, that was the... Oh, but we've progressed like halfway through the... Jesus, this place is perilous. I forgot. I really like it though. You'll notice something I noticed around my third or fourth run through that I think is really cool is this place looks like it's a jury-rigged series of homes, and you have these undead who are all sitting about and like doing nothing really and sort of, you know, living essentially. They're living in these areas, and I think it's really cool that that's sort of a thing, and that's my favorite part about this area. Hopefully, oh, we can make it. Oh, that should have got him. Oh well. Well, we better get our Estus on. I hope we find that bonfire soon, because we're going to need it. So yeah, this is where the only area where the darkness mechanic still sort of plays a major role. And it is one of the better areas of the game, now that I think of it. I don't even know what I was saying last. Did I say earlier in this episode? I don't know. All I know is we're getting a lot done this episode. Off. Now this door, it can be opened a lot later. And you can get a very special armor set there. We're actually going to get the key to unlock it in the next area. So, yeah, we might come back here. Because I've been doing some research. That armor set might come in handy to us. Might. I always have to emphasize the might here. I can't seem to find the bonfire, and I need to find it because I will need to come back here eventually. This area is not good for a greatsword build because your durability gets fucking eaten up by having to get rid of these poison statues. Like, it just eats your durability. There must be... I know this... Oh, okay. Let's just bust through here. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Okay, we hit him. We hit him. We hit him. We hit him. Oh, thank God that killed him. Dark Pyromancy Flame. Oh, the Dark Pyromancy Flame's like the regular Pyromancy Flame, but it scales with your hollowing. So if you're at the stage where you're like half health because you've hollowed out so much, you'll actually do significantly more damage with the Dark Pyromancy Flame. Let's just use this to save up our last Estus for a little bit at least. Because I've actually never done it like this. This is the first time I'm ever doing this area like this, so you'll forgive me if I'm not saying anything terribly interesting, because this isn't new for me. I've been through these areas before, but just this method of going through it is new to me. Which is really the best part about Dark Souls. I've played this game like 6 or 7 times, I've finished it a shit ton, and I've gotten like this, at least as far as this, a lot of times. Like, more times than I finished it, because I give up sometimes on a character because I just get bored. I'm not going to happen with this one, but it does happen. Sometimes. Other characters. Not going to happen with this. I shouldn't even mention. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway. I don't even remember what I was saying now. Oh, for fuck. Yeah. Fuck all of you. I hate you. Where's my poison moss? Because poison is not an effect we want to have. I can feel it. I'm close to something. I remember that distinctly some of the stuff. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm recognizing some stuff now. I'm recognizing some stuff. A little bit at a time. I'm recognizing stuff. So watch out for these dudes. They're all over the shop apparently. You meet these dudes again in an area way later on. No particular reason they're there, but they are there. These mole rats or whatever they are just bastards who I have to just face fuck them, for lack of a better term. I have to just get in there and like just murder them because I can stagger them and they do a lot of damage. They will kill me if I'm not careful. We've still got an hour and a half of torch, so we shouldn't have to worry too much. It's not going to take me an hour and a half to get through this area. I'll probably do the... There is no boss of this area. This area doesn't have a boss, which is interesting. But anyway, I'll do this area. Because it has no boss, I'll do this area, get to the next area, and then I'll probably call the episode there. Where am I? Pick up this item. Damn it, I really hate this when an item drops close to a ladder. There we go. Prisoner's Waithcloth. Not really useful, but we've got it now. Thank God I'm not a completionist. Oh, shit. Otherwise, this... Fucking... That's the worst, when they stagger you, and they can fire again. I really like how these torches are just busted versions of those. I'm gonna need a healing item. I think I have a... Yeah, I have a Radiant Life Gem I'll have to use. It's fine, it won't be too much trouble if I have to go in my inventory for now. We're close to a bonfire. Or at least... Yeah, we're close. It's so... Like, this area is really cool. It's confusing as well, and that's kinda awesome. I kinda love that it's this confusing, unclear area that I have no idea what the fuck is going on. And... Fuck! Okay, I gotta deal with this guy. There is a bonfire nearby. I'm remembering very distinctly now. There is a bonfire nearby. Oh, I hope I'm remembering right. Pardon me. Oh. Oh. Throat's a little dry. Oh, I think I'm remembering correctly here. There is a way to act. Yes. I am correct. There is a bonfire nearby. Okay. This is gonna be a tough one. Oh, I hate this. No, yeah, there it goes. Well. That sucks. I'm gonna just grab a Coke real quick, and then we'll get back to things. Back in a moment. I'll get back up to where I was, and then edit it down a bit. So you guys don't have to watch the bullshit. I probably knocked my mic about and a bit there. Okay, I was Nomad. Clear, that's not right. I'll be back in a moment. See you then. Oh. Fuck me. You're fucking joking. That's irritating. It's not the way to go. I want to go down here. Fuck. Fuck! Here it is. Okay. And we're back. I assume you guys have seen deaths. I died a lot. But, regardless, we're here now. We've got the first bonfire of the area. I'm gonna finish up this area, then call that episode. Call the episode the Dung Pie. I'm not gonna start throwing shit about. I have standards, goddammit. But for... We lit that... Oh, you're fucking joking me. It was right... Jesus. It was right there, this whole... Oh, hello. Bet you fuck off the edge of my dick. It was right there the whole time. Man, that's a kick in the teeth. But anyway, we'll focus on getting through this area now. No more need to worry about that shit. Forget that shit. Here comes Mongo. Well, good. I also died enough to... I died enough that I lost all my souls. It was only a level up, so I'm not too broken up. But still, a level up kind of matters in this build. Oh, God. I wear these headphones too much. They're starting to grind my ears away. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why does it take so long to load? I just want to fucking do the area. Okay, I've got most of it lit up. I don't actually need to go through the torch with this, so I can keep my shield up. I just have to be careful. That's really all I have to do. How do you do, sir? Would you like some help? Will light any torches I come across, though. Just for the sake of if I have to go back through. I'm hoping not to, but if I do, I'd rather have it... Dicks! I'd rather have it ready. You know, I have to be fucking careful here. No, that's what's killed me so many times in this area, is locking onto that dude when I should have been focusing on mummy fuck. Ugh. Another thing about this area. It's so fucking treacherous. Like, just ridiculously so. You have to watch every step. Like, I'm a little frustrated, I will admit. So I may end up dying again because, fuck me, if this area isn't, like... It requires you to be so careful, and frustration does not allow... does not make for good patience. More of you. Those fucking mole rats. Kill you. Now, we want to get to that fog door. I might actually need the flame butterfly. To get an idea of where I'm at. Okay. Okay, there's a torch there. Well, this is where I died last time, and I know there's a second bonfire here, so I might as well fucking go for it. Okay. Would you stop it? It's mean. It's rude. That is a rude thing to do, statues. But we've got a second bonfire. Great. Couldn't find him when I really needed him, now I find fucking two. I better rest real fucking quick. Before I die. Okay, we're good. And I think we can break through this wall? Nope. One of these. This wall. Nope. This wall. Yep. Is this? Oh yeah, this is actually the area. This is actually the end of the area, so to speak. So yes, we've actually bypassed everything. But we will go check something cool out that I do want to check out. Something that is a really cool thing that I actually really like about this area. It makes this area, like, kind of cooler. I won't say, like, 10 times or anything cooler, but it does make it a lot cooler. Hate you. Yeah. Here it is. You probably see it, and you're probably wondering, holy shit, what the fuck is that? Oh, but wait. This is the Ant Queen. She is non-hostile. In fact, her mist cures poison. I killed her so many times. I apologize to anyone who has insect fears, because, wow. But she's nice. Don't worry about her, she's just here to help us. She's docile, and I fucking love that. I love that there's just this massive, scary, docile creature that is no threat to you, but your automatic assumption up to this point is it's a threat, kill it. That's your automatic assumption up to this point. If it's big, if it's scary, it's a threat, kill it. But there's this big, scary thing that is not a threat to you at all. And you could see it for miles. Like, you can see it. If you look carefully, you could probably end up seeing it across the map. Like, you can see its blue mist stands out in the darkness, even when you don't have a torch on. And it's just such a cool thing. Like, it's one of those things I wish they did more of. Make more, like, large they do it, like, twice. They do it twice through the whole game, and the second time you can make that beast hostile the second time. It's not technically docile. But they do it a few times throughout the game, and it's just such a good idea to make these large, scary creatures that your automatic assumption would be, I should kill that thing to make it a friendly creature that helps you in a way. Like, unintentionally, it doesn't want to help you. It's just a docile animal, and it helps you, and it's so cool. And I really, I can talk. Like, I'm talking a lot on it. These guys do insane damage. I'm talking about it a lot. I'm kind of reaching, but regardless, we'll move on. I think there's an item. Yeah, there is another item down here. Life gem, 20 life gems. Let's just get those equipped, because now we don't need to use asks anymore. Like I said, I think I said it earlier. I may not have said it actually. No, I didn't say it, but I will say it now. Life gems are actually a bit too much in this game. You get a lot of them throughout the game, and you can buy them. So they can kind of, if you buy a lot, they can replace your Estus as your main healing item, which is kind of stupid, because your Estus should be your main healing item. We got another fragrant branch of yore, and we haven't had to use a single one yet. But we're almost into the next area, so we're almost ready to end this episode. The next area is pretty good. First, there was the gutter, and now there's Black Gulch. The Poison Central. All of the statues do poison, and it's just, this is gonna be, yeah. But luckily there's a bonfire, so we're gonna head back to Majula, cash our boss souls, cash all our souls we picked up, level up, call the episode there, get to Black Gulch next time, because there's going to be a lot to do in Black Gulch that has nothing to do with the boss. But there's also going to be something special at the end of Black Gulch, after the boss. Something very special. Something even I haven't experienced yet. So it's going to be cool as fudge. It's going to be really cool. I'm really excited to experience something new that hopefully you guys are experiencing, like hopefully wouldn't seen at this point, or like, it's, you know, it's special for both of us because we both haven't seen it. At least the people who haven't played the game yet, recently at least. I will cache those petrified something sometime, probably towards the end. Yes, Barra 6. Whoops. Oh wait, no, I meant to level up. So we can only get one level up, so we'll just pump a bit more into unless attunement will get us. No, yeah. You only really want to do attunement if you can get an extra spell slot out of it. That's really the only reason you'd ever want to do attunement. Excuse me for a second. Oh, had to burp. But regardless of all that, all the special stuff that's coming up, I was the Nomad 756 with Zero Access Games. This was Dark Souls 2 Solo LP. See you in the next one. Hope you have a good one.